Lagu dari Langit kini dikenali sebagai Kinabalu Podcast.
Hi, I'm Charlie Cruz.
This is Ed Sheeran.
Farid PF, okay, click guys. What up?
So, Fan di sini sebenarnya budak biasa aja yang dilahirkan di Ranau.
Jangan lupa subscribe YouTube channel Lagu Dari Langit.
Ada Elvin MY.
Jadi, orang sedang buat benda yang sangat bagus.
Hey, si Aidil Bani di sini kau tidak apa? Okay.
Saya Gilson Yanggun.
Apps editor yang Patrick pakai tadi.
Yo, what up people, this is Kinabalu Podcast, podcast nomor 1 di Sabah, hosted by Ricardo, Kenny and Faizal.
Apa dia tulis dalam papan tadi itu?
Vaksin, mana mau dapat vaksin ni? Podcast ini dibawakan oleh orang Kota Marudu tinggal Jipun.
Follow Johan's Journey at Lagu Dari Langit channel on YouTube.
Subscribe, like and share. Juga follow IG Johan di Instagram.
Selain itu, podcast ini juga ditaja oleh NSST Official.
Get all the premium original products or goods by sending them a DM at NSST Official IG.
Untuk cucian pinggan mangkuk yang terbersih, dapatkan sabun Tuklin, sabun cuci dan pinggan mangkuk pertama di Kota Marudu.
Please DM us on Facebook to get a promo price of RM10 for 3 dishwashing liquid from Tuklin.
Sambal Lada Power, please PM us on Facebook to get Sambal Lada Berapi by Cik Non.
Ingat nama Kinamas Auto jika anda inginkan jentera berat ataupun ringan. PM mereka di Kinamas Auto Beaufort on Facebook.
Your number one beauty product in Sabah, Lux Blossom. Check out their Facebook page, Lux Blossom HQ today.
Now, on to the show.
3 lelaki, 2 bapa, 1 bujang. Podcast pertama paling lit, tidak kurang.
Di Sabah nombor 1 yang lain boleh pulang. Info terkini tajuk best paling mana.
Si Kado botak janggut lebat tiada lawan. Kenny ketawa boleh sampai pecah syawak. Si Faizal pula bagi punchline lipat awak.
Kami training, kami ranking, jom jadi kawan. Dari yang dekat, mari sini jangan jauh. Volume kasih up, kasih gempa baru jago.
Jokes kami cool, lawak masuk pool. Kadang kami carut sama macam 3 Abdul.
Come on everybody, let's move to the beat. Crack the volume up, dengar podcast tidak stupid.
Jangan jauh, mari kami bau. Ciao bella ciao, ciao bella ciao.
Yeah guys, kita ada cerita tadi part yang pertama tadi cerita pasal Singapore. Kita continue di sini sebab banyak mau cerita pasal Singapore ni. Banyak Ken, kau continue Ken. Kau bilang apa tadi ada 11 yang diiktiraf oleh Oxford punya dictionary kan?
27.
Oh 27. Kerek se.
Okay. Kerek se.
Okay.
The next one. Tadi kiloliter kan. This one is lepak. Lepak is a Malay word kan? It is in the Oxford Dictionary.
Wow.
As a noun, it is practice of loitering aimlessly, hanging out. Macam
They make it like so
dia
very
buat macam
educational.
maksiat lah, macam buat benda maksiat shit lah. No lah, this.
Ya lah, dia aimless kan dia bilang.
Aimless kan.
Toiletering,
hanging out.
lepas tu
Loitering.
aimless.
Lepas tu that is noun lah. Verb lepak is to.
Toiletering kan dia bilang.
Loitering.
Loitering.
Toiletering.
Well, okay, alright. Itu
Next.
Malaysia pun ada, okay.
Itulah. And then ada lepak in verb is you are doing the lepak thing. And then 11 is lepaking.
Lepak
Means
tengah lepak.
Tengah lepak.
Okay.
And then syok.
Syok lah.
Lepak syok. Syok is the next word. Syok.
Memang syok pun lepak ni.
Syok. Expressing admiration. Get it? Syok lah, something like that.
Okay.
It's in there. 13 is sabo.
Sabo.
Short for sabotage.
Okay.
Sabo.
Sabo.
So if people call you Sabo King,
kau geraja sabotage lah.
Sabo sabotage lah.
Ini orang sudah hantar barang ah. Dia sabo saya lah.
Ya,
Itulah kan. Hantar barang ada masuk kan?
Hantar barang ada masuk. Nasib no
Okay.
Awesome
shit,
see,
man.
Sabo King, and then sotong.
Okay, shemale. Is it?
Squid or cuttlefish. Second is used to denote a stereotypically stupid, clumsy, ignorant person.
Oh, I thought it's email. Kalau di sini,
kalau di Sabah, sotong for that kan?
Yeah. Wah, sotong is female, is lembut lah, lelaki lembut lah dia panggil. Sotong.
Sutung. Itu pun dah bagus ya.
Okay.
Teh tarik.
Teh tarik is.
Teh tarik is, it is what it is lah. It is in there.
Tapi kalau bahasa English, bahasa Melayu, bahasa English apa teh tarik kalau mau tahu?
Tarik. What is that? What's that?
Try lah.
Pulti. Budu. Mama, pulti one pulti kacau next.
One pulti disturb kacau.
Disturb. Why not sweet one? Kacau
Okay, alright.
Next one is wah.
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 Shock
like wah.
Oh,
like that. It's
wah.
in there. And then next one is Wet
Meaning
Market.
to say, dorang yang kasih start masuk bukan Malaysia. Sebab Malaysia pun ada pakai itu juga kan.
I think we have a lot of similarities.
Sama juga lah. I think we do have juga yang something in Oxford juga lah. I think so.
Yeah. And then we got the others. I'll just read lah. Abeng is one. It refers to a Chinese person.
Okay.
And then we
Abeng.
have what else?
Apa-apa yang interesting.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Ayo.
Masuk juga.
Masuk.
Ayah.
Atas pun masuk.
Atas.
Oh. So atas is
Di atas lah, up.
Above. Kayangan.
Oh.
Atas. He's the one of the atas
Okay.
person lah. Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I got it covered lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That's great.
Got one. Sinsei. You guys tell me what it is lah. Sinsei. I also don't know. I think
Sensei
it's
saya tahu lah.
Sinsei.
I don't know.
Sinsei.
Kalau kita tanya si Din nanti.
Ya, mau tanya dia orang
Anyway,
ni.
kita walaupun di Sabah, apabila kita dengar okay let's go, banyak kita belajar pasal Singapore kan.
A lot.
Allah, macam orang Tampines, daripada Tampines,
dari Clementi.
Tampines, Clementi,
West Side.
daripada
West Side,
Jurong,
what's up?
daripada macam-macam lah, Sengkang.
Sengkang. We got a shop named New Jurong, in Beaufort.
Oh really? Mungkin
Yeah.
orang dia dari Singapore.
Probably lah, from New Jurong. Interesting.
Okay, let us talk about demographic ataupun geography dia. When I look back, hari tu masa saya kena interview oleh Okay Let's Go. Okay Let's Go Zah ada tanya, boleh kita adventure di Sabah ni menggunakan ATV, dia bilang. Terus saya bilang tidak, because it's so big, saya bilang.
It is
So
very big.
So
man.
actually, bila saya check, Singapore adalah 722 ataupun more hectares sahaja besar dia.
I mean if you compare to Sabah kan.
No,
gila,
let's just
kecil.
not compare to Sabah. Compare to Kota Maru. Kota Maru is 424 hectares. 422 something hectares.
Singapore?
Singapore 700 lebih. So
Almost.
almost Kota Maru ni, daerah Kota Maru di Sabah ni almost sebesar Singapore.
What?
Nah, see, that's why see macam mana how kita actually sangat tertinggal. Ini geographically lah. Secondly, I want to tell you one experience. Ada satu cerita lah during my time masa saya still active doing event dulu kan. Saya pernah bawa banyak macam artis. Saya pernah cerita juga sama masa saya kena interview tu, saya pernah bawa a few artists daripada Singapore pun pernah. One of my good friend pun, Adib Nahar daripada V itu pun is a Singaporean. Tapi he's very close with Sabahan. Dia boleh cakap lurus Sabah, dia boleh cakap Sarawak sangat lurus si Adib ni. And then saya kawan juga dengan Alif dan juga Sharif daripada kumpulan Slick. If you remember the song sama Najwa, untuk dia, untuk dia,
Oh, dia orang pula
di KL. You know the song, right?
I know the song.
With Najwa Latif kan. So saya pernah bawa Slick turun pergi Kota Marudu tau. Diorang ni Singaporean. So saya pernah bawa because masa tu Alibi punya roadshow, diorang with this company lah, this record label lah. So a few artists stay di KK because diorang mau balik. Masa tu Fabulous Cat balik, if I'm mistaken. Tapi yang the rest tu join. Termasuklah lah Ahmad pernah sampai Kota Marudu masa tu that night. I think saya ada bawa who else I brought? Nabil, if I'm mistaken. Nabil, yes. Nabil Zaman Huri. Lepas tu bawa Slick juga masa tu. So saya bawa dalam kereta saya adalah Nabil, Slick, both of them. I think one more saya dah bawa dalam tu kereta. I forgot. So saya drive daripada sana. Kami a few cars lah. I think 3 cars ke 4 cars bawa dorang daripada KK.
So you bring them over here to the big house.
Yeah. Masa tu it's like this betul. Saya arrange dorang punya tour in KK. Roadshow, shows and roadshows lah. Radio interview sekaligus lah. So during dorang di sini ngam Kota Marudu waktu tu pesta kamatan. They call me up kalau ada artis. So I said ngam saya ada artis ni. Do you want to get these people? Dorang ni big name. Saya hantar profile apa semua. So dia bilang okay, on. Bawa dia bilang. So saya dapat bawa dorang pergi sini. And then Slick perform di Dewan Kota Marudu tau.
Oh shit.
So the story is actually bukan itu. The story is during the perjalanan. Diorang dah tertidur. Diorang so amazed by Sabah. And then one time tu diorang suruh berhenti di tengah jalan di Kota Belud ni sebab ada kerbau di tengah jalan.
What?
Diorang sangat heran.
They want to see the kerbau.
They want to take picture of the kerbau. Alif, I still remember. Alif is a big name now. He's hip hop industry in Malaysia, even in Singapore.
Damn.
Yeah. Beat maker, hip hop rapper.
Wow.
It was so awesome, man. Saya macam, wow, tiada kat sini. Tiada bro, dia bilang gini cerita lah.
Wow.
That is my experience with a Singaporean. I mean, yang saya pernah bawa lah sedikit.
Interesting, very interesting.
So, kalau daripada geographically, diorang di adalah pulau, big island kan. So, diorang dikelilingi pulau. So, diorang tidak berapa banyak bukit bukau because of diorang punya land is not that big. Kalau dia macam Borneo lain cerita, memang ada Gunung Kinabalu apa semua kan.
Gunung Emas,
so they don't have that much of highland di sana. Tidak banyak. Yang dorang banyak adalah mungkin pesisir dan pantai. But the good thing about them, dorang ni adalah antara border Indonesia dan juga dorang ni sangat dekat. Macam Batam, boleh turun pergi Riau, semua dari sana.
I see.
So pulau-pulau kecil di tepi-tepi dia tu adalah some are owned by Singapore, some are owned by Indonesia.
And from what I know, they have like 64 islands kan.
Yeah.
Banyak tau.
True. Yes, man.
Banyaknya.
So itulah pengalaman saya yang saya tahu pasal Singapore. What I know bila kita cerita dengan Okay Let's Go, banyak kita cerita tahu pasal how they talk, how they tell stories, how they the places di sana. Kan macam
true.
Let me just saya mau puji lah the difference about Singapore and Malaysia lah itself. Because dorang kan belajar English in school.
Yes.
So dorang semua bahasa pun belajar matematik pun in English, everything is in English. So basically di sana sudah ada kelebihan. Bila kau besar kau tahu sudah English. In Malaysia unfortunately, dulu diperjuangkan dan pernah, tapi dorang bilang orang budak-budak dah dapat faham, orang dah dapat faham lambat dorang ini sains.
Some nationalists kan. I don't want to say anyone lah, but I don't like it also.
Apa boleh buat lah. Dorang mau perjuangkan hak ini, tapi at the same time kau tengok apa yang berlaku kan.
Itulah. We need to go through with the times. Okay.
I mean ini berlaku juga di universiti tahu. Ada universiti yang menerima walaupun kedudukan English kau yang rendah, tapi macam mana lagi, dorang bagus yang lain, English dorang dah bagus, terpaksa terima lah kan.
And most of them is like that. If you
tapi
don't
itulah
terima,
mentality dia is I have to say way different. So even kau mau compare orang Malaysia dan Johor itself, sebab dorang tinggal berdekatan dengan Singapore pun sudah jauh, kau dapat rasa sikit dia punya difference. Tapi apalagi kalau Singaporean, kau nampak everything is maju. Masa saya sana pun saya nampak bangunan je. And what I've realized, diorang kebanyakan satu rumah kan, macam contoh apartment, sebelah tu ada satu bangunan lagi macam apartment juga, tapi bukan apartment. It's for their car park.
Oh shit.
They build another building for their car park.
Wow. So kira macam Singapore punya aura tu kan, dia terkena dengan Johor lah. So Johor pun macam kena the ripple effect macam gitulah.
Johor is big juga. What I remember yang masa saya di Singapore itu yang saya nampak, meaning to say dia sangat kecil sampai terpaksa buat kapak yang bertingkat untuk rumah-rumah yang begitu maksudnya. Sini apartment juga tapi untuk kereta. So dia orang terpaksa travel lah pergi sini, adalah dia punya bridge and all begitu.
I see.
Correct me if I'm wrong, tapi itu yang what I've seen and remembered masa saya pergi sana.
Wow.
Selain daripada tu, kalau kamu dapat Grab naik Velfire di sini, kamu untung lah. Saya sana first, saya sampai di airport sama wife. Kami terkejut. Kami yang ambil Grab kami adalah Velfire.
Wow.
Executive. So kami belum seriously, biar betul ni. Tapi maybe normal for them there lah.
Normal for you guys lah probably guys di Singapore.
And most of the cars yang kami naik Audi.
Oh shit lah.
They use it for Grab, man.
Gila weh. Kita sini apa?
Kita sini Kancil,
Proton,
Axia. Tapi itulah the difference between Malaysia and Singapore. Probably because they're small dan Perdana Menteri dia senang mau handle, maybe.
System
because,
is better.
Dia dari awal sudah terapkan nilai-nilai yang sebegini.
They are first world lah.
Sorry?
They are first world or third world? First kan? First world lah.
Yeah. Wow. First world country.
You guys are crazy, man.
Kalau
in a good way.
Di Malaysia memang very far lah.
Saya rasa mungkin kita ni terlampau banyak land lah.
And then diorang maybe. Tapi kita itulah by geography, demographically memang very hard untuk mau kau compare. Sebab kau bayangkanlah Kota Marudu pun, daerah Kota Marudu ni hampir sama sebesar Singapura.
Itulah. Kan?
So meaning to say Sengkang tu di Korongkom. Itu Jurong tu sana Pekan Lama.
Clementi mungkin di
Clementi maybe di Langkun or Goshen.
Itulah.
Kan.
Yeah.
So and what I know yang mula-mula saya belajar pasal Singapore, diorang ban chewing gum. I don't know now.
Yeah. Still is.
And then rokok jugalah. Hanya di tempat yang tertentu saya boleh merokok.
Yeah.
Dan kau dah boleh yang terbuka. Kalau sini, everywhere, even driving.
In a Longkang also have.
Well, itulah kalau gitu vape on. Tapi Singapore tak boleh vape.
No.
Cannot. Tiada kedai vape sana. Menangislah kau.
So if you want to quit smoking, how?
Kau
nicotine patch.
Kau masuk dalam penjara. Penjara kau tak dapat rokok.
Wah. Tapi penjara pun ada nikotin. Nikotin rokok.
Well, itulah ceritanya.
Wow.
It is banned there, vape. I don't know now, tapi ya masa saya sampai pun masih kena ban sana. Apparently saya fortunately saya dapat bawa masuk saya vape. Sebab saya tunggu juga kena confiscated tapi tidak
di airport.
Ya. Saya tunggu, saya sampai siap terus kena scan, lepas tu okey je ni, sekali saya keluar ambil beg, ada apa-apa ni, saya kira mau saya when I did my research, masa tu saya sudah pergi Bali, saya akan pergi Singapore. I did my research lah, daripada Bangkok lagi saya sudah research macam mana kalau sampai sana ni tak boleh masuk ni, memang kena larang ni. Kalau sampai sana dia bilang kau sewa, kau ambil lah macam apa ni, almari apa dia panggil ni.
Storage box
or whatever lah, tempat simpan lah, penyimpanan di dalam, inside the then di dalam tu baru kau, kalau kau balik nanti baru kau pergi buka balik and ambil balik kau vape lah gitu.
Like that, so you don't bring it out from the airport.
Tapi apparently saya punya dapat limpas dan saya cari smoking area, saya boleh vape di smoking area. No one's actually nasib baik.
So no one was like, hey, where you get vape
itu juga lah. I don't know now. Ataupun ada juga curi-curi masuk. I don't know. I seriously don't know. Yes. Interesting.
Singapore can use airsoft. Airsoft as in the
I don't know. I didn't do my research with whether dorang ada team. Macam ada team by airsoft Singapore because
is it legal lah? Is it legal lah sana?
I don't think so.
No.
It's still arm juga, kira macam dikira sebagai jugalah.
Firearms lah kan. Macam kita juga kan. Sad lah.
I don't know lah kalau ada yang macam legalize that.
How
about weed? Do you think ada weed in Singapore?
Definitely have lah.
Weed is everywhere.
Peddler. Mesti ada peddler illegal.
Because I do remember macam cerita dorang Din, Raja Razi about yang masuk penjara apa semua tu kan.
True.
Yang dia sudah drugs and all tu kan.
Yeah.
So meaning to say ada drugs lah sana.
Recently I think yesterday I've been listening to diorang pergi interview Chef Benny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from 18 Chef.
Oh.
Dia bekas convict. Bukan not bekas convict lah. He's an ex opium he addicted to opium lah dulu.
I listened to that particular episode. Yeah.
Like that one lah.
Dia try to strive balik kan, dia try business jual donat apa semua tu kan.
Itulah. Ada kan dia cerita tu yang opium macam mana di sana, weed macam mana, how does it taste like, semua gila lah. Damn. That was fun.
Tapi yang cerita masuk penjara tu,
dah.
yang Britney Spears tu, sial lah.
Belum lagi saya dengar sampai sana you.
Shit, nantilah.
No. I heard of that.
Yeah?
That is fucked up.
Fucked up kan?
No, hell no. No, that is stupid.
That
is stupid lah. What are you guys doing in front of me?
Okay, you can do it, but don't make sound kan dia bilang kan.
Buat juga bunyi.
Dia taruh Britney Spears punya poster di dalam masa di penjara tu, taruh di muka.
Dia letak di belakang. Shit lah bodohnya.
Well, okay, that's I think. Do you want to add on anything about Singapore? Singapore is the place that I think, if I'm rich, if I got money, I'm gonna buy a property there.
Are you gonna buy?
If I can reside there, I would. Kalau tiada apa-apa, I would. Because why? You see, kita punya currency, political issues, and kita punya, a little bit bad lah. I have to say, we have to agree to that lah. Malaysia ada masalah with economy and everything. Kalau tidak, kita punya currency tidak rendah daripada Singapore, ataupun at least sama, as by far, at least patut as par as sama kan.
Yeah, same level gitu.
You see Brunei sama, you can use currency dollar Singapore di Brunei, you can use Brunei
exchange pun almost the same kan.
Sama, you can use Brunei dollar in Singapore. So you see kenapa kita tidak mau pergi tempat yang lebih tinggi the currency, kan? You know what? My experience during my time lah. Let me tell you, this Grab driver lah. He's a Singaporean.
Okay.
He bought a house ataupun I think is either bought a house ataupun dia sewa. Dia menyewa, if I'm mistaken, di Johor. He lives in Johor lah practically. Practically dia memang tinggal di Johor lah. Tapi dia ambil Grab di Singapore. Every day dia akan masuk di Singapore. Lepas tu dia buat macam Grab lah macam biasa. Lepas tu dia balik So minutes dia dapat $1 Singapore.
Wow, 3
pandai
times
So
that is pandai,
it's
man.
Like this lah. Sewa kau contoh lah 1 bulan 800 lah rumah sewa di Johor kan. Sewa di Singapore 800 satu bilik. $800 satu bilik.
Yeah.
Di Johor 800 satu rumah.
That is like
So
far,
you see, kola di Singapore $1.50.
Yeah.
Di Johor $1.50.
Yeah.
See, kau beli TV, it's the same, kau convert pergi $.
Same
saja,
value, same number.
Tapi dia murah.
True.
Kan?
Pandai siya.
Pandai siya dia. Pandai kan? That is my experience. Kami cerita lah. So dia akan masuk awal pagi, lepas subuh dia sudah masuk pergi Singapore. Lepas tu dia start ambil penumpang lah. Lepas tu dia siap semua kan, dia balik pergi Johor balik. So he lives like he's Singaporean, live in Johor tapi work in Singapore. Pandai ke tidak?
Tapi sekarang tutup kan the border,
now tutup lah.
Highway.
Actually buka saja band international tapi there's a lot of procedures lah, and it's kalau tidak orang bilang tiada kepentingan, orang tidak kasih masuk lah. Gitu.
Hopefully that dude is doing fine lah.
Yeah, I think he's doing fine lah.
Cool.
Anyway, kita mau cerita juga sekarang. Sejak kita cerita pasal travel ni, Ken, tell me your badass story, what happened. Kau mau terbirak di tren kah? Kau whatever lah.
It's not
cuba
bad
share dulu. Okay,
lah.
untuk pengetahuan semua, kami ni adalah traveller lah. Kami 3 ni traveller lah.
We love to travel.
Yeah, we love to travel lah. Faizal dia banyak conquer around Sabah. Dia bawa family man lah. Macam Kenny dia masih bujang, so dia banyak travel a lot.
Going around lah.
More than us lah, I think. So saya pun begitu juga. My wife as a producer, dia pun suka travel juga. So kami sudah travel banyak continent and banyak countries juga.
Like Australia,
Hong Kong and many more lah. So cerita Ken.
Alright.
Make it fun.
This is
make
funny pun boleh, whatever lah kan.
Carry on.
Okay. This very particular one di Berlin ni.
Okay.
It was my first time.
Hold on. Berlin from the money heist?
Berlin?
No.
Berlin? No,
No, okay.
It's Germany, Berlin.
Okay, Germany, Berlin.
When
is this?
This was in 2017.
Okay.
It was me and my girlfriend and her sister lah. 3 orang kami travel lah. Kira backpacking lah.
Kenny sudah berpunya, okay.
Sudah berpunya, okay. Tinggal kahwin. Hey.
Anyway. Kahwin dua, dah.
So
cari ibu tumpang, dah.
What? Your idea. Anyway, kami sampai sana first day sampai sana. There was just 2 of us lah. Saya dengan my girlfriend lah. Dia punya sister coming after that lah.
Alright.
I think it was few days after that baru dia sampai lah. So first day there, we were at the Berlin or Frankfurt punya subway station.
Okay.
We were just out there.
Okay.
Then we were waiting for taxi. And the stupid thing is, we were waiting outside.
Stupid thing. Okay.
It was stupid.
Outside the
because usually,
terminal.
because I brought in Malaysian thinking.
Okay.
I was like, if you in
hold on, kau sangat racist lah. Malaysian thinking tu maksud dia apa?
More like it's what we are used to, bah.
Okay.
Like in Malaysian airport macam KK punya kan.
The joke pacik-pacik lah kau.
Coba. Sial lah.
Okay, carry on.
So it's kind of like kalau mau cari taxi kan, kamu pergi luar kan, kau tunggulah di luar, carilah stand sana. This one kan no. If you go outside, you straight away get one. Either you get one straight away, or you go to the tourist center.
Grab kah? Belum familiar with Grab.
Grab no, but they do have Maxim.
Uber Maxim. Okay.
Maxim taxis and Uber lah, but we don't know how to use
sekejap
Uber.
saya potong loh. So Maxim bahaya sikit kamu naik tau.
Oh serious?
Because kereta dia tak kena inspect by the Maxim people.
Oh serious eh?
Ya. Apa-apa cak kereta kau ada, kau kasih boleh register tu Maxim. Kadang-kadang dorang guna klasik car pun ada pernah.
Oh shit.
Because I've been through in KL last time kan, sekali sekarang ambil kan Kelisa. Yang kena bikin sudah dia merokok habis semua di dalam.
Shit
bro,
lah.
Aku rokok bro. Aku boleh sampai bro. You need to go there pukul 8 kan. Okay, tak ada masalah bro. It was traffic jam because pukul 8 pagi. Traffic jam orang pergi kerja. untuk for me to reach in Pudu punya UTC tau.
How long do you take?
Dia memang wah, saya mau teriak sudah di dalam. Dia dia selit. Alamak, wife aku. Kau tak bro, aku nak ambil wife aku, dia nak masuk kerja lah kejap, dia bilang.
What lah?
Masih sempat lagi. Tapi tak apa. It's okay. Aku sempatkan, aku hantar kau dulu.
What lah?
Dia rokok non-stop rokok. Wah. Shit, I don't know the Maxim ke others lah, tapi ada Maxim. Tapi saya pernah ada baca juga feedback orang bilang jangan naik Maxim because of that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, carry on with your story.
The one there.
Taxi, kau keluar terus ada taxi, kau bilang okay.
All of them use Mercedes lah. S-Class.
Oh wow.
Itu gila lah. C-Class bukan S-Class.
Okay.
So patutnya pergi Tory Center dulu. Tapi kami tunggu di luar ah. And then there were 2 person. One person coming over kan, dia ambil surat kabar. Dia macam adalah cakap-cakap lah gitu. Dia macam shock.
Dia cakap bahasa Jerman lah.
Something like that lah. And I was like I was making the gesture saying no lah, I don't need this. Tapi macam saya kesian juga. He caught my attention lah. So I took my wallet out. He saw the number of paper money
notes in your wallet.
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn. So dia nampak tu kan. I wanted to give him €1. And he was like, no.
Ini apa dia minta sedekah ke ni?
Dia minta duit because I just wanted to like buy. Both of us was like, kesian lah, this guy won't go away.
Oh, dia jual barang kan ni?
Dia jual newspaper.
Newspaper.
So biarlah, just buy one lah, then he'll go away gitu lah. So I want to take out €1 lah.
Malaysian thinking ni begini ni.
True, that's why.
So
dia
nampak
bring
Singapore thinking there.
I haven't been to Singapore.
Oh,
so dia nampak yang
okay, let's go there.
Okay, next time we go. Dia nampak yang RM100 purple tu. Dia nampak 100.
Ringgit or German?
Ringgit.
What they use in German?
Euro.
Oh,
Dia nampak like big numbers kan. He said, I want this. They're making that gesture lah. And then the other guy also come.
Masa tu duit kau Malaysia punya ringgit kah?
I kept some Malaysian punya. And then the rest of the euro I put in my bag.
How much money you brought masa tu?
I brought around
few thousands.
I'm not sure how much I brought. I think I brought around €4,000.
Aduh.
Yeah.
Uish, that's a lot of money shit.
Yeah, because we were staying there for 3 weeks kan.
Oh ya kan.
Yeah. So we bahagi-bagikan lah.
€4,000 is like shit. Masa tu currency changes, dia punya pertukaran berapa?
5.6. I'm not mistaken,
it's like
5.6.
20k kau bawa.
Yeah. It was crazy, man.
Crazy shit.
I'm not sure if I brought 4,000 or 2,000. I don't remember.
Never mind. Carry on.
So kami lari lah masuk dalam. The guy was like getting really aggressive sudah kan. So kami masuk. So we went to the tourist center and then we told the salesperson our problem lah, the customer service lah, gini. Then she guided us to the taxi lah. Gitu. So we got out of that. That was one. That was cukup takut sudah. I'll tell you a second one.
Right.
Second,
tempat orang kita masih mau takut kan.
Yeah, and then it's like, wah.
Tak kita apa kau pauto lah kan.
Pauto
kau lah. Kan?
Buto lah apa?
Pala
buto ah, pala boots.
Pala boots kan kau ni, ha? Kau hamlu. Hamlau. Okay.
Hamlau.
Okay.
The other one, the other one ni I think we arrived in that was in Frankfurt. I think the last stop we had was in the second stop we had is in Berlin.
Okay.
So at the subway juga, I needed to go to the toilet. So I told you before sudah, of course. I thought kan dia punya toilet kan dia ada macam automatic door. So I stand in front of
I think you told me that. I don't remember lah.
Carry on. So I thought it was an automatic door. Okay, and then the machine beside it looks like a vending machine. It's actually the place for you to pay for the ticket.
Untuk masuk toilet.
Then you use the ticket to masuk to toilet.
Okay, kau masuk saja.
Saya masuk
kau tidak tiket.
Saya tidak tiket.
Kau tidak lahir kau ni dalam.
Ya. Sialnya. Saya pergi tunggu di depan automatic gate tu kan lang. Kenapa tidak buka ni ya? Macam rosak kali ini. And then kan this makcik kan, German makcik dia come over kan, dia pergi bayar lah.
Aktung dia bilang.
Letak duit aktung lah. So dia bayar and then buka. Selamba aja saya masuk
Oh, kau ikut dia punya pembukaan.
So dia masuk duit and then saya masuk. Then I go straight in. Saya mau pergi tanah sudah. The cleaner shouted at me.
Oh, dia marah kau tidak.
Dia marah. Hey,
kau tiada tiket.
You haven't pay. What you doing?
Dia cakap English juga lah.
Dia cakap English juga. Probably he saw the animation. The German lady the makcik. The makcik looking at me, bengis sial.
Oh, so
Dia gini-gini as I was like, I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, I did not know. This is my
Okay.
first time in Germany.
okay.
So, but the cleaner lady was fine.
Okay.
The makcik,
Cleaner.
the German makcik,
Yo, yang
the
mana?
one paid for it kan?
Oh, sebab kau masuk guna tiket dia lah. Bukan
Yeah,
begitu.
she was furious, man. I apologized to her and she cannot accept it. I can see it from her face. Yeah, she was saying something in German. Yeah. Like, what is, I don't know, I don't care. So, dengan muka merah saya, malu saya tu. Saya
What
keluar
is
balik.
this for? Well, the American, the English, I like that.
I don't think the toilet
These
don't work like that. Like,
They
she-
don't think
Racist.
tu. You are from where?
Heil Hitler.
Okay.
So
Alright.
that was worse.
Okay,
lah.
kalau kau masuk tu,
Mhm.
kau ada air juga dalam kah?
Ada.
Okay. Saya
Yeah.
ingat tu tiket kau perlu air tu lagi kalau kau di sana kan.
Eh,
Itu tiket untuk
gila
air
lah.
mati kau sebab kau birak sekali air keluar. Shit.
So you need to pay. You haven't paid.
Kau mau tekan tiada. Where is your ticket? Tiada tiket kan masa
Where's
kan?
the tickets?
But it's
You need to pay for
Eh.
the wasser.
okay. But it's okay. Use the newspaper you bought $1 outside.
Shit lah.
Wipe
I
your
didn't buy
tahi.
I didn't buy it.
Oh, you didn't buy
I didn't
it?
buy.
Okay.
I straight away went in. Saya takut
Oh,
sudah.
saya ingat kau dah beli. Nah, maksud dia lagi kau shit.
Itu memang shit. And then
Kau
$1.
kau tiada paper untuk cuci pantat kau.
Pok kita. Memang
Sial
shit
lah.
lah. You really need to know the norms there lah. Kau kena tahu culture sana lah.
Yalah, tapi benda-benda begitu mana lah kita study. Kita study where to go, where to stay, where interesting punya places.
Oh, itulah.
Kita tidaklah stay macam research macam mau masuk pergi tandas.
Toilet dia macam mana gitu lah. Mana saya peduli, asal ada toilet bowl pakai ya.
I want to tell you a story about me, my trip to Australia.
Oh,
This is my first time trip pergi Australia lah. Satu saya pergi sama si Moon lah ni kawannya. Kami sudah planning pergi Perth.
Okay.
Kalau Mike Tyson dia cakap Perth. Kalau Perth tu dia cakap
This is my Perth.
this is my Perth.
You may kiss.
So kami punya planning pergi Perth. So kami sudah study everything about Perth lah. Where to go, where to stay apa semua lah.
Backpackers
Backpacking
negara.
shit lah. Sekali kami sampai sana.
Okay.
It was damn cold.
Okay.
It was winter time.
How cold? How
August.
many
I don't know.
Celsius?
Tidak berapa sejuk tapi it is sampai basap juga aku punya mulut lah.
Oh shit.
It is cold lah. Maybe I think 14 juga begitu.
Kira indicator lah kan.
Indicator lah kalau kau berhaba mulut kau tu sejuk lah tu kan.
Shit.
It is cold because kami memang kesejukan lah. So kami carilah tempat. Ni mau backpacking kan. Jadi kau mana? Kau tahu mana kau stay? Kau tahu mana area kau mau stay tapi kau tak tahu mana. Jadi kau Google pergi sana.
Stay di hostel.
Okay, kau dapat cabin yang macam hostel style, bed and breakfast style.
Entah
Tapi harga dia 100 lebih Australian dollar.
Shitnya mahal.
Mahal 180 gitu. Kami mau stay macam mananya. Lasas kami cari naik. Ini meter berjalan ni Pakistanian ni. Dia sangat happy lah sebab kami pakai dia saja. Apparently yang saya jumpa,
Oh, meter jalan lah.
ya driver sana kan taxi semua pakai Pakistan.
Oh, masa tu
Semua
ada
orang
Grab
Pakistan.
lah.
Ha? Masa tu
ada
belum ada Grab lagi.
Oh man, that's way back.
So yeah, I think 2012, I think 2013, I think saya pergi tu. Yang first time pergi Australia.
Oh.
So kami punya budu ni dah tahu pergi mana dah macam mana kalau kita pergi tempat yang mungkin lebih senang dan murah. Macam mana doh. Dia nak pernah pergi luar negara ni. First time dia pergi luar negara outside Malaysia. Saya yang pergi kasih gila-gila bawa dia ni. Terus dia bilang di mana doh? Kami check lah Jetstar. Masa tu dia punya in-house punya flights ataupun dia punya local domestic punya flights adalah Jetstar.
Oh, Jetstar.
Kan,
yes.
you know, New Zealand pun ada Jetstar kan.
Yeah, use it before.
Yeah. So kami bilang, okay, pergi ini begini, pergi Sydney begini, pergi Gold Coast begini. Kalau pergi Tasmania begini. Paling murah kami dapat sana Melbourne. Wow, Melbourne
okay lah.
Melbourne masa tu kami dapat 300 flight satu orang $1 tau.
Tasmania berapa? Mahal lah.
Pergi balik sudah kami dapat satu orang. So, $2 $600 lebih lah. So,
wow.
Masa tu kami kasi tahu lah. Saya cakap sama si Moon. Saya bilang, Moon, pakai kau punya credit card lah sampai Malaysia nanti saya bayar kau lah, senang cerita. Okay, dia bilang. On. Balik kami sana, kami tengok flight terdekat. Masa kami supaya kami tak lama di flight. Dan juga yang paling termurah. So, meaning to say, kau punya planning sudah lari bah. Sebab it's not worth it anymore. kau pergi Melbourne, kau tidak langsung buat research, langsung budu yang kerja punya backpacking shit ni. So sampai kami sana, beli kami flight, okay. Oh urus-urus ni kan. The flight malam, so kami stay tidur lagi di airport. Dapat kami flight malam. Lepas tu kami stay apa semua, sampai kami kan, itu pun another story. Sampai kami di Melbourne, Tullamarine. Kami turun di
Tullamarine Airport,
Tullamarine
yes.
Airport.
International Airport, yeah.
It was more colder than Perth.
Yeah, it's lower. Di bawah kan.
Itu gila. Kami keluar saja. Simon satu lapis saja. Saya waktu tu ada saya bawa, tapi di dalam tu, dalam luggage, budu punya kerja, glove semua tiada.
Dude.
Kami keluar masuk balik. Tak tahan.
Shit lah.
Wow, we are Asian people who don't. We are not designed to live in cold begitu kan.
Not designed.
Kita punya aircon pun sampai 16 je kan.
Itulah.
So,
itu okay lagi, tapi lain sejuk sana yo.
Memang pernah pergi Amerika dulu, but mana kita, it's been a while sudah tahu apa semua. Sekali kami sampai sana, kami sampai pukul 4 pagi.
Shit.
Pukul 2 pagi kami sampai.
Sejuk sial
so,
malam.
Lagi sejuk satu. Berapa degree sudah tu? Minus bah. Lepas tu kau tengok. Meaning to say, tiada check-in pukul 2 pagi. Mana ada?
Mana ada?
Kau tidak buat apa-apa reservation semua tiada?
Kecuali ada capsule hotel.
During the time macam tiada.
Tiada.
So kami stay saja di airport. Sampailah pukul 4 dekat pukul 5 pagi kami bilang macam mana sudahnya, macam kita try lah, lama pukul 6 buka apa ni kan. So kami naik train ke, kami naik bus ke, shuttle ke, kami naik tu. Shuttle, lepas tu naik train adalah bersambung-sambung lah. Sampailah kami Victoria City. Sama Simon. Sampai kami sana still early, pukul 5:30 pagi lah gitu.
Gila punya awal lah.
We still don't know where to stay, okay? Kami dengan luggage kami still don't know where to stay.
Masa tu kamu pakai handphone apa?
Saya ada bawa saya punya iPad. Tapi sama satu pakai phone apa? I think iPhone saya pakai sudah.
So kamu
iPhone
kira
5 lah saya rasa saya pakai.
Mungkin susah cari internet lah begitu.
Masa tu memang kami sampai, itu yang kami beli mula-mula lah, SIM card lah. Tapi masa tu kami memang mencari. We don't know kau di mana apa semua, kau tak tahu sudah kau di mana. So kami cek bed and breakfast termurah, kami dapat RM18 satu malam.
What?
This is bunk bed. Bed and breakfast, dia style yang macam di bawah dia ada lobby. Lobby dia tu tempat orang lepak, tempat masak pun ada, dapur, ada tempat baca-baca, main biliar, macam snooker sana sikit. Lepas tu asrama macam hostel style lah. What is the name of the hostel lah?
So kira kamu tidur sana, ni orang just come and go di sana juga lah.
Kami sampai tu ada Japanese di bawah saya, di atas saya, di bawah saya tempat tidur atas. Besoknya saya tidur di bawah, orang Perancis masuk sana, perempuan keluar masuk. Tapi nasib baik tempat kami tu tiada lah, tiada masuk perempuan lah. Lagi awkward. Lepas tu kami punya 4 2 katil 2 tingkat, so 4 katil lah dalam satu room. Lepas tu dia bagi kau satu shelf apa ni, yang ada locker, dia bagi kau locker di dalam.
I see.
Masing-masing lah kau simpan locker sana. Mana kah cukup? Kau ada luggage apa semua. Hostel habis. Toilet di luar.
Wow.
With no heater. Kau mandi sejuk punya, gila-gila punya sejuk. So kami dapat itu tempat. Belum lagi we still not available right now, dia bilang. Pukul 9 barulah dapat, you can hang out here, dia bilang. Nasib dia suruh hang out di dia punya tu, sana juga kami mengampai. It was so tiring bah. It's 12 hours punya flight. Sambung lagi daripada Perth lagi. It's the whole day bah.
Whole day of travelling.
Sampai besok dia bah travel. So, sampai kami sana. Lepas tu tidur, then pukul 9 buka, orang sudah cekat-cekat, baru ada kami ruang. Baru masuk. That is the story lah. Itu first time kami punya story. The second trip I went to Australia with my wife sudah. Masa tu I lose everything up. Saya kasih jual semua barang-barang saya, my camera. Masa tu memang saya mau stop sudah doing all this business. So saya bilang sama my wife, saya jual saya kamera ni, kita boleh beli kamera, boleh beli balik, memory tidak.
That's the punchline there.
That's the punchline there. So
that is true.
So saya bawa dia pergi. Ni kali kami pergi Melbourne juga. Dan sebab because ada sudah pengalaman di Melbourne, so knows where the places sudah sikit-sikit. So masa tu kami tidur hotel sudah apa semua. Tapi during kami balik tu masalah. Masa kami balik, daripada kami masing-masing satu bag, semua sudah menjadi 4 bag.
You're bringing back stuff lah sudah.
Shit man, this is the thing about travelling. Kau janganlah membeli-beli.
Overweight lah.
Overweight ya.
Berapa?
Memang overweight. I think another 100 kg
punya kami. Yeah.
All together kami gabung ada 100 kg.
What?
Kami tak beli lagi luggage, tak lagi apa semua. Padahal kami, kau bayangkan kalau kau beli dari awal kan bagus. Plan everything kan bagus.
True.
So,
and kawal nafsu membeli.
My wife, producer ni, dia satu je kasut pergi, dia balik 7 kasut.
Wow. Typical lah.
Dia even beli Ugg boots, man. From Australia.
Uggs,
It's a must. Mesti beli dia bilang.
Legendary lah if you have that one. Serious.
So kami ada overweight lah. And then during the time, I can only use kami sudah habis cash masa tu. Kami ada duit chilling saja waktu tu, which is still not enough to pay. I think I need to pay $100 bah. Masa tu $100, I need to pay $100, which is 400 something lah sini. Hold on. Yeah, around 400 something. 300 something or 400 something. So what happened? Mau guna kad, itu kad ikut waktu pejabat. Waktu Malaysia yang ATM punya masa pukul 6 baru boleh balik. Stupid kan?
Ya, Pak.
So what happened? Saya telefon my sister. Saya bilang, my sister, kau kena tolong ni. Kau kena transfer dulu. Begini lah, something like that lah. Sebab sana boleh transfer 24 hours. Sini di masa tu di Australia, after 6 baru kau boleh guna the Malaysian punya outsider ataupun foreigner punya cards.
I see.
Wow, so luckily kami dapat masuk kami barang. Masa tu sepatutnya kami sudah mau naik kapal sudah. Masa tu kami kena tahan, Mbak. Tapi they are very good people lah. Even ada satu this lady, Australian lady with tudung. Dia even tolong kami. Okay sir, we will help you. Muslim Australian Muslim lah tolong. Lepas tu yang this the one yang jaga depan pun sangat helpful. Dia bilang okay, we will wait. Waktu tu setengah jam lagi mau naik kah. Kau kabut bawa because Tulang Marine betul. It's an international airport,
it's
man.
It's a big airport, man.
So that is the story lah. So akhirnya dapat juga kami lah. Sampai juga lah.
So
cuma bodoh dia. Itu barang kan waktu tu kami mau transfer. Kami mau pergi Bali. After the Australia trip kami pergi Bali bah. It's a direct flight. Tapi transit in KL. So barang semua dalam tu. Barang jalan dulu. So dia tidak turun dari kapal tu barang.
What?
So kami lugai-lugai dengan apa yang kami ada.
What the shit?
Di KL waiting for flight pergi Bali. Budu kerja.
Aduh.
Well next time tu lah mesti mau luggage punya management kena betul-betul bagus. I
Kena
think you got more experience on this one lah kan. Mana mau
man, that was crazy, man.
Kita akan berehat, kita akan pergi ke part ketiga kita. Maybe we talk more about travel or else. Tapi stay tuned guys, especially our new listeners from Singapore, our listeners from Indonesia. Thank you very much for staying tuned with Kinabalu Podcast. Saya akan berehat, Kenny akan berehat. Kami vape dulu. We will come back at part 3.
Yeah.
Listen to our sponsors.